Hello everybody, this is All's House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. In the previous episode, we rescued Marie from, well, herself and her desire to shut herself away for the sake of the world. Sounds kinda bad when you think about it, but it worked out. And we are coming into the final stretch. We've got 2, maybe 3 episodes left of this. So I really should get to doing some audio testing for next in the series for me. Good boy. Well, nothing else to do tonight, so time to head upstairs. February 14th. Today is Valentine's Day. You received one text message. I have important information for you. Please see me tomorrow after school. Now then, if you've romanced every girl, then you have options of Yukiko, Chie, Rise, Naoto, Ai, and Yumi. You can also decline and spend time with the guys. Or is that only an option if you haven't romanced anyone? Honestly, I have no clue, because, I've only ever romanced Naoto. But of course, we're going to spend time with her. You decide to spend the afternoon with Naoto. Oh, and you can pick anyone for the Valentine's thing. Doesn't matter.
Yo!
Yo, you! Things were tough yesterday. I never thought I'd get zapped by lightning in real life. Thanks to that shock or whatever, I totally forgot what today was. It's February 14th, you know. I didn't have much time to prepare myself for this, so I've been nervous all morning. Someone help me do something about all this pressure. Calm down. You're right. I shouldn't give up until the bitter end. Wait, but isn't this something that I can't change on my own? If I end up just getting friend chocolates, and those only from Teddy, I'll never live it down. Hey everyone, they posted the test results. Ugh, the awful moment of truth. Oh well, want to check it out? You decide to check the test results. You got the highest score. Whoa, you're a genius, you. I don't know why you're surprised. I've managed it pretty much every other time. Except for maybe the first couple times? That's awesome. I'm just as happy as if I'd gotten the highest grade myself. Your social link friends seem to be looking at you admiringly, which gets us social link points, which is pointless because we can't actually hang out with our social links anymore. Like, literally. Like, the day before the trip was our last day to do anything freely. You feel that you became closer to your school friends. Lunch break is almost over. You decide to return to class. After school. More male students have stayed after school than usual.
Well, what should I do now? I'm gonna hang out here for a bit longer, but I don't know what to do.
Not like there's anything for me to do at home anyway. Oh, I got it! I'll go up to the roof or something. I'm gonna be behind the school building. You know, just because.
Desperate.
Most of the girls are already gone.
Hey, man, all these guys are obsessed with chocolate. They want candy so much, why don't they just buy us some themselves?
Are you serious? This is the one day you shouldn't be buying chocolate for yourself.
Yeah?
Man, you're clueless. Whatever. I know I'm getting some for sure today.
From who?
Part-time workers at Jeunesse?
The important thing is that I have any at all. Right, Chie-san? Yukiko-san? I see you've got some big bags with you today.
Wow, that's not the sound of desperation or anything. Yeah, I do have some. Right, Yukiko?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sweet. I like candy.
What makes you think it's going to you? It might be for me.
Don't be so desperate. And I brought some too.
Oh, are you guys handing out chocolate? Great timing. Here you go, Chie-senpai, for always being so hardworking. Why me? Because today's for giving out chocolate to the people you like, right? It's a great day to say thank you to all those people in your life, not just your romantic partner.
Wow, putting a new spin on things.
She's so thoughtful. Must be all those years in showbiz.
Rise hands out chocolate to each person.
I never thought I'd get chocolate from the Risette in person.
Don't make too much out of it. It's just friendship chocolate.
Yeah, I figured.
This chocolate is really good, so I hope you all enjoy it. Well, I have some other people to give chocolate to. Bye!
Wow, her ability to avoid personal drama is impressive.
Oh, Nato-kun!
It's rare to see you here. What are you doing?
Oh, I wanted to talk to Senpai.
Why? And why are you still way over there?
I'll talk to him later. I'll be waiting.
You must go see Naoto later.
What was that?
Oh well, Kanji. Guess we're spending time with each other today.
Sure, why not?
I totally feel like we missed the train here.
Attention, everyone! I have chocolates here with everyone's names on them. Please take your candy and go home. Well, I've got to go back to the inn and help out. Good luck, Chie.
Yukiko?
Man, Yukiko's being even bossier than normal.
I'm gonna go make sure she's okay. Oh, this is chocolate for everyone in it. Take yours and go home.
What the hell? Talk about being brushed off.
What, you don't want yours? I'll take it.
God, you moron! Of course I want it!
You must go see the people who want to talk to you. You came to the shore with Naoto. Cool breeze feels nice.
It's quiet. Sorry about what happened back at the school. I didn't have to say it like that in front of everyone, but I was just so nervous about today. Anyway, here.
Chocolate Naoto gives you is in a simple-looking box.
At first, I had it all wrapped up in some cute little package, but I took it off because it was too embarrassing carrying that around.
Sounds like you.
Oh, but maybe I should have kept it the way it was. Still, I made it with you in mind. Please accept it. And, well, if you could...
Let's eat it together.
Oh, of course.
Naoto's chocolate has an adorable design etched on it in painstaking detail. It tastes as elegant as it looks. Two of you share the chocolate.
I guess I did an okay job. I mean, what did I expect? I made it exactly the way the book said to. I started out wanting to make something that reflected how I really felt, but I couldn't think of anything. When I'm with you, I start to lose sight of the identity I've created for myself. I'm blurring, becoming something new. I want to be happy with who I am, but I want you to be happy with who I am too. And then I start wondering if I'm changing myself for my benefit or if I'm doing it for your approval, and what that means about me. I think I want you to help me figure out who I really want to be, because I know that if you're happy with who I am, then I don't need anyone else's approval but my own.
You're fine just the way you are.
So, you're saying that you like who I am now? I don't need to change myself for you? I'm so immature. I hate it. This is the first time I've been in love, so matters of the heart are still difficult for me.
The only sound you hear is the crashing of the waves.
But you've always got me figured out. You're a master detective. Or a spy. It's not fair, stealing just my heart. If you're going to take part of me, take all of me.
Well then. You can smell the sweet aroma of chocolate. You spent a long time with Naoto. Dojima residence, front door.
You're late.
You came here by yourself?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Today, I can't have the nose or Margaret getting in my way. Don't worry, I got permission. I have chocolate. You can have it.
It smells... More importantly, it's moving.
That room doesn't have any eclectic loudwits. I did the best I could, but I don't know if it turned out any good. Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. You're too straightforward. I hate you, stupid! That's why you're so popular. You can eat it. If you don't hurry, it'll melt. If it melts, it'll run away.
Run away? You have a feeling of danger, but you've already accepted her gift.
When you eat it, I want you to tell me whether it was good or not. Now.
You seem to have no choice but to eat it. Despite the smell, it tastes quite normal. No, this is... You can't stop eating it.
You ate it all? That's incredible. Are you stupid? Well, it makes my work worth it.
You have the unsettling feeling that something is moving within your stomach.
Valentine's Day isn't an actual ritual. Huh. I looked it up. I thought it was some big event. You know, a turning point of your life. I'm so lame. I was fooled. I feel stupid. Ugh. But it's not like that. I didn't make that chocolate just because I thought it was something I was supposed to. No, that makes it sound like I'm serious. Well, I am serious, but... And you can just shut your stupid jerk face!
I know.
I'm telling the truth! Look, just close your eyes. Shut up and close them! Thank you. Well, I don't really get it, but I won't forget about you. Ever.
You spent some time with Marie. Dojima residence. Living room. Seems Dojima is away on business and can't come home.
Big bro, do you know what day it is today?
It's Valentine's Day.
Ding, ding, ding! You are correct! This is my favorite chocolate.
Nanako gives you some chocolate that is very popular with children. Well, thank you.
It's sweet and yummy. Today, my teacher said Valentine's Day isn't just a day to give out chocolate. It's a day to say thank you to the people you care about. Teacher gave us all chocolate. Everybody, even me. And when she gave it to me, she said, "It's been tough for you, but you've done very well."
Huh. That's odd. My first playthrough of this game, I ended up getting a different scene where the other girls all gave her tips on how to make some special chocolate. It's implied that that scene is meant to be punishment if you romance multiple girls, but I know for a fact in that one, unless I made a mistake at some point, that I had only romanced one, Naoto. So this is a completely different scene than what I originally got.
Everyone tells me I'm strong for pulling through. That's why I said thank you back. And I said that my big bro and my dad are rooting for me. And that's why I can be happy again.
I'm proud of you.
Really? And then my teacher was so happy. And then she said, when someone's cheering you on, even when you're in trouble, you feel energized. Do you feel like that when I cheer you on?
Yes.
Me too. When you root for me, I get so happy. We're the same. Me, my dad, and your friends are all on your side. Even if you go back soon, I hope you're happy. I had one more chocolate. I made it myself.
Oh wait, I think this is it. Yep. Okay, so it seems you get this no matter what. Strange, I don't remember the one where she gave me the other chocolates. Oh well, a strange object sits on the plate. So this is definitely something you seem to get no matter what. By some miracle, it has no smell at all.
The big girls taught me how to make homemade chocolate creations. That's why I made one for you.
Just who taught her how to cook? Your instincts, honed after a year of battle, are ringing warning bells in your mind.
Chie said I should mix in iced coffee to add flavor. Oh, and bacon, since everyone likes bacon. Luckily, there was some bacon and iced coffee in the fridge. Rise-chan said that the chocolate should assert itself, so it needs to be either really sweet or really spicy. You're a grown-up, big bro, so I thought you'd appreciate a bitter taste. So I put bell peppers and wheatgrass juice in it. I think that sour chocolate sounds really assertive, so I added vinegar and ponzu sauce too. Yukiko said that my chocolate would have depth if I added fish. So I added some fish sausage and some of Dad's fermented squid. And Naoto told me she'd let me borrow a recipe book. And when I told her I was already done, she told me that you'd enjoy anything that I made for you.
Oh boy. Nanako looks at you expectantly.
Big bro, thank you. I love you.
Oh boy. You have no options. It's...
Big bro? What's wrong, big bro?
You can hear Nanako's voice from far away. Alrighty then. After getting some rest, you have managed to recover your health. Soft light is pouring in from outside. You should hurry to school.
Morning.
Oh, Yukun, morning.
Good morning.
The weather's great today. It's even a little warm, don't you think? I saw in the news that the first official spring storm was observed this morning. Spring is just around the corner, huh? Spring, huh? Everything went by so fast.
What's up?
Hey everybody, what's going on? Oh, nothing. We're just talking about how spring's almost here. Then Yukun will... Ah, yeah. I try not to think about it. But hey, we still have some time, right? No gloomy faces until then. Let's have fun. Yeah, we're gonna pack your brain so full of good memories that you'll beg us to stop. Oh, shoot!
Well, let's go.
Let's go, man. What? Hey, wait for me! Yep. Fast forwarding to the end. Well, sort of. I got a ski trip with everyone. Hot pot. Making cookies? Looks like. Taking one last picture together. You have finished packing. You will be returning to the city in 2 days. You decided to rest for today. Spring has once again come to Inaba. Dojima residence. Tomorrow is finally the day you will part with everyone.
All done packing? Well, if you forget anything, I'll mail it to you.
Can I go answer the door?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sure. Go answer it. There's nothing to worry about anymore. Seeing her so cheerful like that, nothing makes me happier. I already bought your train ticket for tomorrow. It leaves at 9 o'clock in the morning from Yasuina bus station. Today's your last day here. Don't worry about Nanako. You can leave her to me. Go see your friends. This might be your last chance to talk to them.
This is the last day you'll be spending in this town. You should wander around for a while.
Are you going out? Be careful.
Yeah. Now it's time to go around and say goodbye to all our confidants. May as well go around to all these places as well. Just in case there's anyone around them. You should have no reason to come here anymore. I feel like there's someone you haven't yet said your farewells to yet. Okay, how about Okina City? Nobody around here? Didn't think so. It's spring break, but school is open to students today. Enter? Sure.
Oh,
Oh, you. What's wrong? You get hit with extra homework too? That's not it? I was gonna go see you later. I came to see you. Really? Then, are you free right now? Do you remember this rooftop? You stopped me when I was thinking about jumping off. Thinking back on it, that was pretty dumb.
thank you.
I really need to thank you, you. You stopped me, and you listened. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to tell you that before you left. I probably don't have the right to say this. I know I hurt your feelings. But since you're leaving, I have to. So, thank you so much. I'm sorry I didn't know how to treat someone as precious as you. I've been thinking about the future lately. Not so much about college or jobs or anything like that, but that I want to become a nicer person. Does that sound like a weird goal? Good for you.
Yeah, huh?
I knew you'd understand. I'm glad I met you. I don't know what I'd be like if I hadn't. Maybe I'd be totally into that Midnight Channel. Oh, and spreading a bunch of rumors, too. I could never see that happening to me now. I must have went through a pretty drastic change. I has a beaming smile on her face. Feel a close bond between I and yourself. End of conversation. Made me so nervous saying all that. I've never done it before. Now why don't you go say goodbye to your other friends? I'm sure they're waiting for you. I think I'll head home. My extra class is over. No, I'm not gonna say goodbye. I'll see you later, you. Let's see. You've not spoken with everyone whom you formed a strong bond yet. You should speak to them before your departure. Yeah, I'm working on it. Is she the only one here at the school? Oh wait, Naoto's here too. Oh, Senpai, do you have business at school too? Oh, that's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Saying goodbye to your teachers? That's right. That's very kind of you. Well then, please excuse me. Oh. Having a last look at the school, huh? Can I come with you? This town has become so peaceful.
Oh,
Well, not that I'm disappointed. It's just that, for me to remain here, without you or a case to solve, I feel somewhat listless. I know this sounds awkward since we've already discussed it before and came to a satisfactory conclusion, that the reason for me being here has nothing to do with the case. Perhaps it's just your departure that's making me lonely.
I apologize.
I'm sorry, I'm making trouble for you. I appreciate it, though. I told myself many times that nothing will change, even if we're apart. I couldn't convince myself of that, after all. I'll remain here in Inaba, Senpai. Of course, from time to time, my services will be required elsewhere. But Inaba is my hometown now. I want to treasure the precious time I've spent with you, solving the case together. The Midnight Channel, Personas, Amino Sagiri. My duty is to stay here and get to the bottom of these mysteries. To be honest, thought of it makes me a bit lonely. Please, don't forget your time here. And don't forget about me. Please, remember the time we spent together, when I confessed my love for you, when you accepted me for who I was. You feel a solid bond between you and Naoto? I'll be at the station tomorrow with the others, so this will be our last chance to talk. Just the two of us. No, of course it won't be. I can go visit you anytime, and vice versa. Senpai, didn't you have other farewells to say? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'll see you tomorrow. Practice building, perhaps? You get the feeling someone is in the room. Enter? Yes. Yasugami High Drama Club. Yumi is here. Yukun. I knew you'd come. I came here today to turn something in, and I felt this wave of nostalgia. We used to be in this club together. You're leaving tomorrow, right? I have something to tell you. I haven't really put my thoughts in order yet, but I want you to hear what I have to say. Because you're the one who changed how I think, Yukun. I'm thinking of joining the student council. I figured I should do something for my school. I want to take part in some local politics, too. This town is voting whether to keep the gas masks. I understand why people wouldn't want to see them ever again. What happens if the fog comes back, you know? Oh, and I've started working at Junez. I'm a cashier at the food court. I like to try some more of the clubs at school, too. To be honest, I'd like to go back to the drama club. I want to see and feel the world I live in. So I'm planning to try as many things as I can, as long as the opportunities are there. I've been thinking about what I'm supposed to do in my life. That is, I want to find out the significant meaning in my life is, or what the significant meaning in my life is, why my parents created me. You know, if I do find that out, I can't be satisfied with that answer. I have to do something with that knowledge, do something for the people who live on after me. I believe the goal of life is to pass things on to as many people as you can. It's not about inheriting blood or continuing your genetic line, it's more like passing on your memories. And since my father passed his down to me, I have to do the same for future generations. Maybe I should start off by getting a boyfriend. I mean, I can't be with you since you're leaving. And anyway, you ran away when I asked you in the first place. I doubt I'll ever find anyone as good as you, though, Yukun. I hope we can see each other again. Take care of yourself. The fact that I care about you so much won't change, no matter how far we're apart. We won't be alone. Bye. Yumi's eager smile cheers you up. You feel a close bond between yourself and Yumi. See, now I haven't spoken to everyone. They're probably going to be out on the soccer field. If not, then probably the shopping district. No reason to come here. Nope. I guess they're not here then. Because otherwise they would have been on the second floor. Hey!
My.
Yu-chan. My, what a coincidence. We really are connected by fate. Shall we talk like old times? Sure.
Goodness, I am so happy.
I just went to visit my husband's grave. Then I came to look at the river, like I did last time. Next thing I know, here you are. There's a surprise. I live with one of my kids and my grandchild now. They're all so kind to me. I just realized that I almost never talked about my kids with you. I probably distanced myself from the rest of the family. I was afraid that if I didn't, I was going to depend on them. They're living their own lives. I didn't want to be a burden on them. So I wanted them to forget about me, to treat me as if I was dead. But they welcomed me, and now we live together. They take care of me, but I'm taking care of my grandson. So there's a little bit of give and take there. There really is a place in the world where I belong. I'd just assumed there wasn't one. They're my children, my family. I regret that I didn't talk with them before. My husband's death must have been sad for them too. After all, they lost their father. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Very much so. I'm so happy right now, but because of that, I feel sad every now and then. I can't help but think, you must have wanted to feel this happiness too. So I've decided that the best thing I can do is live a long, happy life. I'll make the rest of my life as great as it can be, and then I'll tell my husband about it when I see him again. Then we'll have all of eternity to be happy together. I'm not afraid anymore, just a little lonely. I'll also have to tell him everything that happened in town, too. About this whole crazy year, those awful murders, and how the police solved the case. I'll definitely have to tell him all about you, too. I recently realized something. Precious things remain precious, whether you're alive or dead. Sorry for making you listen to all my long-winded monologue. You look like you still have things left to do. You look like you've grown up a lot, Yu-chan. You're much more handsome now, too. Not as handsome as my husband was, though.
I'll see you again.
Well then, take care of yourself. You still have a lot of life ahead of you. You feel a close bond between Isano and yourself? Isano left without looking back. There are others you share a close bond with. Yes, I know. Well then, there anyone else around Samigawa that we can talk with? Nope.
Hey,
Hey you, how are the goodbyes coming along? Did you see all your friends? Not all of them. See, make sure you don't leave here with any regrets. I see. Did they all cry? Let me see your face. You look a lot more mature now. We've only been together for about a year, but kids grow up surprisingly fast. Hanako, you remember what we promised? Take care of yourself, big bro. Don't get sick. You too, Nanako. Yep. Don't look so sad, Nanako. We're all family, remember? Doesn't matter if we're apart. We can go see him when I get a vacation. Then we can talk about everything that's happened since we last saw each other, right? Yeah.
Big bro.
Will you remember me? Of course. It's a promise. Ah, come on. Don't cry. I'm not crying. Oh well. Guess all kids end up being pushed around by their parents. Same goes for you, You. It wasn't all that long, all things considered, but I did enjoy your time here with us. I really do think of you as part of my family. I'm surprised my sister's kid would turn out to be such an upstanding young man. Give Nanako a call sometime when you have a spare moment. And you're welcome to come visit us anytime. I'll leave your room just like it is. This is your second home, you know? You feel a solid bond between Dojima, Nanako, and yourself. When I grow up, I want to marry you, big bro. Ah. You're a stud, you. Sure, Nanako, if he's still available by the time you're an adult. That will be a long time, won't it, you? Right? Dojima smiles, but he's looking straight into your eyes and doesn't seem to be joking. By the way, have you said goodbye to everyone yet? You still have a lot of time today, but why don't you go around Inaba and see everyone who will miss you? Besides, I don't think you've really had the whole peaceful small town experience while you were here. Now that I think about it, that case began shortly after you arrived, and it finally ended a few months ago. Basically, it all happened while you were here in Inaba. I guess it was just a quirk of fate. Anyway, you should get going. We'll be going home too. There are others yet, we know. Still plenty of people to say goodbye to. Let's see, Junez should be up next. Then the bulk of the remaining ones. Oh, nobody in Junez, unless... Go to the food court? There they are.
Yo!
Yo, you! Sensei, I'm super duper happy that you came to see me. Going around saying goodbye, huh? What'd you think of the sleepy, peaceful version of Inaba? Must seem weird to you. I wonder why it began just as you arrived here. I remember that first time, Sensei and Yosuke braving the TV world alone. Boy, I feel so nostalgic. Yeah, ever since then it was just one surprise after another. Can't imagine how it's going to be like, living here without you. Quiet, peaceful town, with no need to use our personas anymore. I can't imagine it either. That's right, we were right in the middle of the case when you came over to this side. A lot of stuff's happened. Facing my true self, you and me got into a fight too. Yosuke, did you smack Sensei? Ooh, how reckless. Of course, moron. Best friends gotta fight sometimes to be best friends. Why didn't you say so earlier? Sensei, bring it on! Let's fight! Don't hurt him, man. He's gotta get on that train tomorrow. Sensei, you're really leaving, huh? I'm glad I met you and Yosuke. You two completely changed my life. And Nana-chan, Yuki-chan, and the others, too. They all helped me. They gave life to me. Life? Come on, man. You were the one who wanted to change. That's why you tried so hard to make it happen. Thank you so much, Sensei and Yosuke. I love you. Love is kinda strong. I'll take off my outfit if you want. Let's not. You feel a solid bond between you, Yosuke, and Teddy. By the way, is it okay for you to chill here? Don't you have somewhere to go? Like, meeting someone? Do you want Teddy to come with you? No, I think Teddy has to work. Okay, well, save the bulk of it for last. Central Shopping District. First things first, we're hitting up the bus stop. Let's see, Inaba Municipal Hospital. Just go down the list. Inaba Municipal Hospital. You overhear two nurses talking. Have you heard about Uehara-san? They seem to be talking about Sayoko. She joined some volunteer organization and went to Africa. Africa? I never thought she'd be the kind of person who would go there. Well, she seemed to be taking her job really seriously toward the end of her time here. She even studied during break. Do you remember when we were talking about the rumors of the Midnight Channel? She wasn't interested at all. Oh, I remember those rumors. Now that I know where they started. Or, not that I know where they started. But yeah, now that you mention it, Uehara-san was never around when we were chatting about them. She was studying some foreign language, wasn't she? She was trying to learn English and some African languages. She read a lot of medical books, too. I see. But why Africa? Why'd she join a volunteer organization? What's the point? I'd rather marry a guy, raise kids, and be an ordinary housewife. That's what I used to think too, but watching Uehara-san made me feel, or kinda made me feel different about it. She did seem to have a boyfriend, though, a very young one too. Oh, it must have been that kid who was working here part-time. I don't know the details, but he seemed to really mean something to her. She once told me that she was trying to do her best to live up to him. Do her best, eh? I feel I have to try harder too. Yeah, I'm starting to see where she was coming from. Let's get back to work and do our best. It seems that Sayoko is working hard in a foreign country. Even though Sayoko is gone, her life here has changed people for the better. Feel a close bond between Sayoko and yourself. You decide to go back to the town. Hill overlooking town. Hill overlooking town. Hey, it's you, mister. Mr. Yu. What a coincidence. Yuta and I just randomly decided to come here today. Is this fate? Eri smiles brightly. Let's play, mister. Hey, don't be selfish, Yuta. I want to talk to Mr. Yu, too. Let's talk with Eri. Is it a grown-up conversation? I'll go play over there, then. Let me know when you're done. He's a little selfish, but he does actually care about the feelings of others. By the way, you know how the criminal behind those incidents got arrested? I was afraid because everything about the case was so mysterious. That awful fog didn't help either. When I heard the culprit was arrested, the first thing that came to my mind was about Yuta. Yuta is safe now. I felt so relieved. I can now understand what it means by the life of a parent revolves around their child. I just want my kid to grow up to be a kind person. That's really all I ask of Yuta. Life is not only about yourself. There are always other people around you, so your life will affect their life. So I want you to become the type of person who can empathize with someone else, understand their situation. I believe that being kind to others will satisfy one's own heart.
Thank you.
So much for everything. You changed my entire life. I never really thought about my life in the past. I thought I'd be okay if I could enjoy the moment. I'd just spend the rest of my life killing time. But now I see things differently. Having Yuta with me every day, laughing together over small things, I feel alive. I'm glad I'm a mother. Eri smiles brightly. You feel a close bond between Eri and yourself. I have to go now. I promised Yuta we'd make spaghetti and meatballs together tonight. Goodbye, Mr. Yu. I'm glad I met you. Now the Amagi Inn. The Amagi Inn. Looks pretty dang bare, if I might say so. But then again, this was something the developers created just for this scene, so yeah. Welcome to... Yukun. That's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Thanks for coming to see me before you leave.
I'm very happy.
It means a lot to me. I was thinking of spending today as just another day. Helping with the housework, taking a long bath, and going to sleep. So I can say goodbye without crying. But I failed miserably. I kept thinking about you. And on top of that, here you are, right in front of me. You're not helping at all. You're so mean. That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. Just kidding. For now. You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was. Whether I can meet all the responsibilities, whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. I never thought of things like that. But I've made my decision. I have to make an honest attempt at it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart while I do. We'll be together, even when we're apart. I promise I won't turn away from my problems and fears. I'm going to meet every challenge head-on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Ameno Sagiri said? If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time. That's not what I wish for. I'll face myself, no matter what happens.
Thank you.
You'll forever be my precious friend. You feel a solid bond between you and Yukiko. Well, I should get back to work.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you tomorrow. There are others you share a close bond with. You should go and say goodbye to them. Whoa, Yukun. You caught me off guard. Oh, I was just thinking of you. And you suddenly showed up, so... Chie is laughing, embarrassed. Tomorrow's the day, huh? I thought a lot about you, and I decided to come here. I was thinking, what can I do for you? And I figured crying or feeling sad about you leaving wasn't it. So I made up my mind. I'm going to show you what you've taught me. I bought a book. It's called How to Become a Police Officer. I told you I wanted to become strong so I could protect what matters most to me, right? Well, I want to protect this town. We all worked hard to win this peace. I want to keep it this way. You can't be certain that no incident like this will ever happen again, right? This is where all my best friends are. It's where I met you. So I thought maybe I'd become a cop and have Dojima-san put me through the ringer. Chie is smiling cheerfully. So go home proud. We'll be fine here. Come back anytime. We'll all be waiting for you. You feel a tight bond with Chie. You still have to say goodbye to everyone else, right? Go ahead. Go. Chie is smiling sadly. There are others you formed a true bonds with. Yes, we know. Oh, hello.
You have come.
I was waiting for you. I wanted to see you before you left. Though, parting words aren't what I have for you. Remember? The heart is shaken more by a single action than 1,000 words. Do you know what action will shake both of our hearts? A goodbye kiss? For us residents, I'm sure this is a sin.
Now, close your eyes. Why, you ask? So that you don't witness my sinfulness.
Okay.
Why did I steal a kiss? Is that what you were going to ask? But it's you who was the thief.
Will I ever see you again? I wonder. Well then, farewell. Wonder where Marie's disappeared to.
Oh, Senpai.
Where are you going? I came to see you. Senpai, no, that's like you came to say goodbye. Not planning on letting this be the last time we meet. It does make me sad, though. I told you before, right? I'm returning to showbiz, starting spring. I went to voice training today to prepare myself for that. See, I'm re-debuting myself with a new album. I'm writing all the lyrics myself. Well, I got a D in composition, so they aren't exactly masterpieces. But you know, a lot of stuff's happened while I was on break. I made friends, dear to me. Everyone was so nice to me. I want to express that to everyone who will listen. My deepest feelings, my own words. I'm scared. I'm scared of putting the real me out there for people to see. I can't give in to that fear, right? I'll work hard for all my fans out there. I'm gonna make a huge comeback. So, wish me luck. Of course. Thank you, Senpai. I know that you'll be watching me on the other side of the camera. I'll keep thinking that way as I work. Feel a close bond between yourself and Rise. I'll look back at Junes now and feel all these good memories of us. Maybe I'll offer to appear in a commercial for Junes. Then you'll all remember the times we had every time you see it. But then we'll all feel a bit lonely afterwards, huh? Senpai, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll say goodbye, and I won't cry. I'm so glad that fog's gone. I mean, it's still foggy over in the other world, but it's a clear blue sky over here. We can see you off on a happy note. Well, see you later. Oh, Sensei. What a coincidence meeting you here. What are you doing? Saying goodbye to people. Goodbye? What are you talking about? I'm leaving town tomorrow. Huh, tomorrow? That's so sudden. I have a baseball game tomorrow, but I want to see you off. Shu is panicking. I told Shu that it's okay if he can't come. Oh, okay. Then, can I tell you something I've always wanted to say? I made a friend. He's in the store right now buying ice cream. It's the guy who transferred here that I told you about before, remember? He's a fun guy, and he's nice. He spoke up for me when I got suspended for cheating. Thanks to him, I have other friends now. He's teaching me about comics and video games. And in return, I help him study. Sometimes we do our homework together. I never thought that fun was something you could have every day. Instead of being afraid and running away, I should have just faced it head on. Sensei, thank you very much. Your tutoring was great. I really learned a lot. Shu smiles like the happiest kid in the world. You felt very close to Shu. I'm going to hit a home run tomorrow. It'll go so far it'll reach your train. Please, don't forget about me. Even if you're far away, I'll remember you too. I'm glad you came to this town. Must have been scary for you though, with those murders. Those only happened while you were here, huh? You must have bad luck. Sensei, thank you. There are others you shared a close bond with. Go and say goodbye to them. Yep. Surprised Marie wasn't by the Velvet Room. Oh, there she is. You're leaving, aren't you? Leaving me behind? Stupid liar blockhead. I didn't even want you to save me, and you did. And now you're doing this? Going to be lonely. We'll meet again. Of course we will. If we weren't going to meet again, I wouldn't let you go. Hey, I went out and got something to eat by myself. Those steak thingies. Skewers? Whatever they're called. I can walk around town, even without your help. The bond between us has connected me to this world. It's kinda lonely, but I'm going to explore the town without you. I'm not scared anymore. If I don't take any steps forward, I won't learn anything. I'm going to find out more and more about this outside world. Next time you come, I'll be showing you around. Marie is acting proud. Feel a tight bond between you and Marie. You're going to say goodbye to everyone else, right? You're always like that. I'll see you again. Thank you. This is the shrine's main building. What will you do? Call the fox. Tatsuhime Shrine. The shrine seems to be prospering as some objects are shimmering with a golden sheen. You don't see the fox. Perhaps it left? What's a young man like you doing in an old place like this? This place was bustling with visitors not too long ago, but these days you see less and less. I heard the town was considering tearing the place down because someone stole money from the offertory box. Also heard some fox had taken up a home here and they were going to haul it off to an animal shelter. Too many rumors these days. Remember that one about how the fog was making everyone sick? Or the other one, what was it called? Midnight Radio? That was popular with the kids, alright? My grandson and his friends were all into it. Funny, I remember something kinda like that happening when I was a kid too. Wonder who starts these rumors. Oops, I almost forgot. I was supposed to pick up some juice for my grandson. You wonder if the fox was taken to an animal shelter, as that old man said. You decide to leave the shrine. You feel a presence watching you. It's the fox and its children. The fox seems to be welcoming you. They look like they're doing fine. Fox's happiness reminds you of the close bond you share with it. Aww. Tiny foxes. Whoa, senpai. Well, what are you doing here? Kanji seems to be panicking for some reason. Can you talk with him? Sure. Hello, Yu-kun. I heard you're leaving tomorrow. You know, Kanji's been acting all sad and lonely lately. Shut up, you old bat. I told you not to speak to me that way. Anyway, have you told him about the handicraft class? Thank you for being such a role model for my son, Yu-kun. Come visit here sometime, alright? Goodbye now. You didn't hear what she said, did you? Handicraft class? See, a bunch of customers like those knitted dolls we sold, and they asked me how to make them. So, I'm gonna hold classes on how to do it. Laugh it up, why don't ya? I ain't gonna laugh at that, senpai. It was my decision, though. If people want to learn, and if I can teach them, well, why not, you know? I'm still kinda embarrassed, though. But, kinda feels good to do something for other people. It's only 'cause of you that I could face up to who I am, senpai. Thank you very much. Kanji has a refreshing smile on his face. Feel a solid bond between you and Kanji. You're gonna say goodbye to the others later. Well, it ain't like this is the last time we'll see each other. Our friendship ain't just on the surface. Funny we got the murder case to thank for that. We'll put an end to that stuff, right? Dachi's in the slammer and the fog is cleared up. It's all cleared up. It's all thanks to you, senpai. Yo, senpai, when you go, don't turn back around, okay? See ya. There are others. Yeah, should go say goodbye to them. Of course. Oh, Yusan, what are you doing here? You're moving tomorrow, right? Don't you have more important things to do? I came to talk to you. With me? You really are a strange person. Oh, just to let you know, I just got back from school. I told them to stop treating me special next year. If I didn't speak up now, who knows how the classes would have been organized. I was just about to go deliver some goods. I got a scooter license, so I'm actually helping out now. There aren't that many people who come to the store out of pity anymore, so we gotta work really hard. Aoki is smiling cheerfully. Oh, did you know our top-selling product? Handcrafted eau de toilette. We use sake instead of ethanol, and it's become pretty popular. To tell you the truth, it was my idea. I heard some girls talking about it, so I did some research. Well, it may not be what a proper liquor store would sell, but it's selling, so it's good for business. I feel like I'm back on my own 2 feet, and I can start moving forward again. It's all thanks to you. Thank you very much. Naoki is smiling. You feel that bond between you and Naoki is very tight. Alcohol is interesting. I can't drink it yet, of course, since I'm underage. I was thinking about studying it once I got to college. I never thought I'd feel this way back then. It seems as if Sis died a long time ago. The killer has been caught, so I just hope nothing like this ever happens again. I really do wish that. Oh, I'm sorry. You're probably in the middle of talking to everyone, aren't you? I'll see you later. You recall that you haven't seen Daisuke and Ko yet. Yeah, we haven't seen them. You recall that you went to Aya with them. Maybe you should go to Aya in the shopping district. Yeah, once you get down to the last couple or so confidants that you haven't found yet, the game will direct you on where to go. You hear Daisuke and Ko's voices coming from inside the restaurant. Let's head on in.
Whoa!
What a coincidence. We were just talking about you. You should chill with us for a little. Well, you see, we started talking about whether or not all the crazy stuff that happened here was really over, and we were consoling each other about you leaving tomorrow. Why you gotta blurt that stuff out? That's embarrassing, man. To be honest, though, I did want to see you one last time, but I figured you'd be too busy. Next thing I know, you walk right in. It's like, man, I was being thoughtful for nothing. You shared a joyful moment with Ko and Daisuke. Oh yeah, at this rate, our team might actually have a shot at the summer tournament. For real? You're talking about the Nationals, right? If we keep our pace up until then, that is. That's still a huge improvement. Heh, probably thanks to all that harsh training of yours. The first years were all whining about it. Yeah, they don't take it seriously. But seeing them slack off like that, I now understand why Ko got mad at me. I mean, I can clearly tell when someone's not being serious, and it pisses me off a lot. See? Trying hard is tough, but I don't know. I get more fun out of it than when I used to slack off. Of course, it would be even better if you were sticking around. Oh, well, nothing we can do about that. Time to suck it up. I'll go over to your place sometime, so you better come back here and visit us too. Enough of this sad crap. Let's be how we normally are and send him off with a smile. So, call me if you find a cute girl that's available, okay? Huh? I thought you liked shut up! Enough said. Speaking of which, what happened to that promise of yours? You're the one who said we'll have another group date. You mean you were serious? Of course. Well, then I got one thing to say. Stop wearing the same damn training clothes. You think you could give Daisuke a nice shirt and some pants as a farewell present?
What?
Hey, I've got more clothes than this, you know?
Huh?
Yeah, I bet they're all sportswear. You better come visit you. I can't handle the dating scene with Daisuke alone. 3 of us should have a big old group date sometime soon. You feel a close bond between Daisuke, Ko, and yourself. Well, I'm sure you've got more goodbyes to say. We can see you tomorrow anyway. Yeah, don't waste your time on us, man. Even if we're separated, we'll always be friends. Why do you always get to say why do you always get to say the good part? You have said goodbye to all the people you have formed close bonds with. You should return to your house to prepare for tomorrow. This decision seems innocuous, but is very important. It is a decision on whether or not you get the good ending, or the true/golden ending. In order to get the true or golden ending, choose option B, no. Okay. Now that we've got that out of the way, we need to go back to Junez. Ugh, a lot of talking. Specifically, we need to head for the food court. You should have no reason to come here anymore. Might as well stop by the food court one last time. Enter? Yes. The usual food court. This is where you had spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh? What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too!
It's our very own special headquarters. There's so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Will you shut up about your steaks?
You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. In other words, he gave the power to Inter-TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
Then there must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You're the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. The same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
The sender is listed as Adachi.
This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that Midnight Channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot. Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Adachi's well-organized words unfold on a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. But let me just say this. You're a dumbass. You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy. Goodbye.
Letter ends there. You obtained Adachi's letter. You feel a definite bond between you and Adachi. Yep, with that, we have finally maxed out the Hunger Arcana. See, a genuine bond. Bestow upon you the ability to create Magatsu Izanagi, the ultimate form of the Hunger Arcana. Toru Adachi Social Link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Toru Adachi Social Link. Power to create personas of the Hunger Arcana has reached its maximum. You, Narukami, has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Hunger Social Link, you can now fuse Magatsu Izanagi, the Tempter of the Void. Still, though, the things he wrote gnaw at you. Who did we learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
Power to enter TVs, where everything about this case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town was... In any case, you need to see them to confirm the truth. Well, first things first, we need to head to the Samigawa riverbank.
Did you already meet all your friends?
I want to talk to you.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. A lot's happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
The gas station?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah, come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you carsick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
I understand.
Okay.
First place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Yeah, but we're not going to the gas station. At least not yet, cause, well... the attendant ain't there. And if you recall, they only ever showed up when it was raining out. Odd, don't you think?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Wow, that's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Obtained Orb of Sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself. I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth and life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself. I was left behind. With no power or memories, I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. the real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
Just under 4 minutes. Began raining. Yeah, let's take care of the attendant. Hi there. Do you need something? Isn't this where I first... What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know Namatame? Ah, that serial murder suspect. A real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Have you met those two? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you've got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? Those two? Ah, that's right, I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them, saying, "Welcome to Inaba." That's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town, and I did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time when we first met? Who are you? Amazing. You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It was I who awakened that power within you three. The ones who had potential. And having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
Are you talking about Marie?
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
What about it?
It seems you don't know who gave her that comb either. That comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsumi Textiles with Marie. It's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
Don't look down on Marie.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Who are you?
You must know by now. Isn't that why you came? Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push, just like this. Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
He felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To end everything.
The fog has lifted, and you still are not content? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
I am Izanami. Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
All right, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Juness.
You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town, where you've lived with everyone. Okay, then. I was hoping that wouldn't take as long as it did, but oh well. Obviously we are out of time for this episode. I wasn't expecting the goodbyes to take that long, but they did. So I'm gonna end things off there for today. So we've got about probably 2 episodes left. One to get through the dungeon and probably end off a little early, and the other to get through the ending and all those cutscenes and all that stuff. Credits, all that. So yeah, 2 episodes left before the end. Well, but anyways, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play, which at the time of recording is still at 0 votes. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.